I'm tiny. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday. It is Friday once again. Let me get a little closer. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope that your week has gone well. It is the weekend yet again. We are hoping for some rain over here, so if it rains in Seattle, fingers crossed, the winds push those clouds over, over here, and they have enough water in them to rain over here. Hope school for me starts on Wednesday. Oof, man. Oof. I hope that this school season passes quickly and peacefully for you. I like, besides the anime club memories and meeting my best friend and some of the socializing, I mean, school was not really for me. So I don't know. Like, I have my good memories with it, but the good memories are only really from like socializing and, meeting certain people, and I mean, like, I had some art projects that, like, some art classes, some art projects that oh, excuse me, hold on, let's go inside. Come inside from the cold before I keep yapping on. But like, I had some good memories with like art class, so and although some not good memories. So certain teachers that I've talked about before, but at least some of my friends are going to be with me. That's very true. It's always a highlight. But yeah. Plus, you realize mainly LPS after you finally leave outside the friends. Yeah. Well, and like, a lot of this is hindsight's 2020, right? Like, but regardless of all of that, Neo, I hope that your school season is, well, like I said, peaceful. Like, that's the best thing to hope for, right? It's just peaceful. Been away from school so long, it's easy to forget. That is very true. Yeah, it's been like, oh my gosh, 11 years since I graduated. And like, looking back on it, right? It's like those years don't feel like they were all that long. Like, in the moment, in the present time, they do definitely feel like it's going on for forever. Like, you're gonna be there forever. But then you leave and it's like, well, wait. Before you know it, yeah, you're like 11, 21 years, like, graduated from high school. 30, 40, 50 years graduated. Like, that's you look back on those years and you're like, oh my gosh, that was so long ago. But like, the grand scope of, when you start and when you graduate, like, it's such a short amount of time, to get so much stuff done. In the moment, it's like, feels like it's taken forever. Sorry, my ramblings. Neo got me on a tangent. So, should get back to high school knowing what I know now. I would have been an even bigger menace. Yes. I have those thoughts at times as well. So, like if I just knuckled down and paid attention a little bit more. And I finally got a mechanical pencil I've been wanting for a few years. Those things are so satisfying. I love using mechanical pencils. I have a mechanical pencil that looks like a wooden pencil. Yeah. You've got 4 more years. 4 more years. It's okay. It's literally gonna pass by so quickly. Okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh my goodness. Seeing how schools have degraded from when I was there. Yeah, me too. I think that well, and in some ways yes, and in some ways no. Like it seems here. Let me. We're gonna be drawing today. I swear. Sorry, I'm on a yap fest right now. Right now I am currently working on like a little lavender plant, so I will show you guys that, and also new canvas outline. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little subtle glow, and then also I'll get back to my tangent in just a second, but before I forget, I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, I wish that my model's mouth moved better. Okay, I'm gonna hover away from my chair for a second here. Ooh. I can go over here, and there's no clipping. Oh my gosh, there's no freaking clipping. But you guys can see in the background over here, I got more yarns. So, and then some crochet hooks on the side there. Another candle and a succulent as well. So we're having some updates over here, some changes. We're getting some new things. So, anyways, okay, now we're gonna go over to here. My little glowy overlay that looks very satisfying to me. Let's open up the canvas. Okay, here we go. So anyways, what was I rambling about? Oh, okay. This is why I like having a chat open. I can just see where I was. Anyways, so after I graduated high school, like directly afterwards, because I have 2 younger brothers and we're all 4 years apart. So each time somebody would graduate, the younger one would then, move over to the high school. So there was for like 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, for 12 years. For 12 years, there was always, someone in my family going through the school system. But yeah, so when I graduated, my younger brother, like, there would be times I would have to go into the high school to like pick him up, or, like there was like an event or something, and I was, going over there, and like I would see that they would have like new like water fountains. I was like, well, what the heck, guys? Like, where were these when I was in school here? Or they would have like like an updated like auditorium, or like new and improved vending machines or something, right? Like it was some sort of amenity. But yeah, but at the same time, the budget for these things, when they add those amenities, like, that comes out of a budget, and sometimes certain classes they end up getting cut, and that's when you start seeing more and more students not knowing how to do like basic taxes and income budgeting. So, how to raise take care of a baby, raise a kid. Home ec, we get these fancy new computers and the Chromebooks, but then we will remove the home ec class. That's what I theorize goes on there. High school seems like it's a lifetime. It goes fast in the grand scheme. Mostly nothing about it matters after you leave. And I mean, I think it depends on like what school you went to, but like what I said, in the present it seems like it's a lifetime. And then you think back on it, afterwards, after a while, and you're like, oh crap, that was so long ago, my knees. Ow. So, but like even after high school with me, like my high school offered a 2 years of free college. But I didn't realize upon signing up for that the requirement was that you had to take a full load of classes right out of high school. And I was also not aware of how much homework was gonna be involved. So yeah. And I also did not realize how much information was just gonna be repeated, and so I got bored so freaking quick. Yeah. It did not work out with me. I did one semester. I was like, this isn't for me. So and with college, it really depends on what you're going for. If you have a life plan that fits into, or if you're super passionate about this thing, and right, but I don't know, for work purposes, right, you gotta look at what's gonna be a growing space in 2, 4, 8 years, right? That's it's a growing problem that the things that you learn in college, then in 2, 4, 8, like I said, that many years, that information, that hardware, software, technology is gonna be improved upon, and you haven't been trained on that. You haven't been taught this new lingo, industry standards, stuff like that. Yeah, the trade schools are really good. It's I think that should be promoted more. Absolutely. I can't make a list of all the backpacks I used in my previous school years. Isn't that just like a skip down memory lane? Okay, let me move this over here. Like a 1.0 GPA though. I mean, I think my GPA I think was like 2 something. So, you know, I feel you. So I always like looked at like the 4.0s. I was like, I don't know how you're doing that. Like but at the same time, right? Like as I'd be like saying or thinking that, on the desk there's like a doodle or a drawing or something on the side of my notes from the class. And I'm just like, couldn't possibly be the results of my own actions. Yeah, look at me, good plush keychain to put on my school bag. That is great, Neil. That is awesome. I crocheted. Again, I always like. I feel like I gotta be careful because the recipient might be watching, but also, you know, I'm just gonna say it anyway. I crocheted a little pink shark, and it's about the size of, you know, a keychain charm. So I put a little keychain on it. It looks very cute. I just recently put a little blush marks on the cheeks. Very true, very true. You have more canvas space there. Sorry, I'm like looking at a reference of a lavender here. Oh, I'm gonna save this. I haven't saved this yet. Gonna save this in the new drive. Unfinished work. There we go. You used to tell me I can leave the class or sleep, just stop distracting everyone else. You knew I would ace the test and do nothing else. Oh my goodness. And like for some people, you know, it just that system does not work. You know, there's the graphic of a tree, and then you have like a whole bunch of animals taking a test on like who can climb it the best and or the fastest. You know, so and it's very unbalanced. So okay, these leaves are actually gonna go. We're gonna go like that. And then these flowers. This is just a sketch layer right now. I am not gonna use this in its final, you know, as the final stage here. It's not happening. Candle saving traits at least useful. I can test well when trying, but I just don't like. I don't like just reading. True. But yeah, I understand the, you know, hands-on preference very much so. Yeah. We had in like math class, we had like I think it was like algebra. We had a section that was geometry, and they had the teacher had brought out these like physical you know, like the 3D shapes. And that worked well for me, you know, because it was a hands-on thing. But everything else about it was not for me. Yeah. There was like a song about like the different shapes, and it was pretty catchy, but like it had started to talk. It was like it went through all the different shapes, and like one of them was like a dodecahedron. It's like, okay, what? But it was a catchy song, so you know, so it worked for me. Putting a little more flour into this lavender sprig here. Into the sketch before I put in some line work. And then we're also going to put in another little leaf here. And then I'm going to swap out these leaves. That is what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to save. Two ideas related to school that trains people for assembly line work. It was mainly for females because most girls, since it's syllabus boys, can't sit still. I can definitely understand, the assembly line work. Yeah. We want, one type of brain that functions well, in this system. And I mean, like, yeah, one of my brothers, I think maybe both of my brothers, they had issues sitting still in class. So let's see. I need Hello, Super Branch. You watched the Walton Files. Oh yeah? How were those? Or how was that? If that's the name of like a movie or a series. You legally own a bendable ruler. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a way to like just, shoot me back into the past there. Analog chords, very good. Oh, gotcha. I see. Oh, I need to do this. So we have this layer here. I was looking at this. I was like, why does this not... This doesn't look right. Because I need to move these segments apart. Yeah, I used to be more into, like the gory horror stuff when I was younger. These days, I can't. You know how they say, like, you like desensitize yourself? Well, I resensitized myself to all of that. I start getting like really queasy. I'm gonna start bending this a little bit. But yeah, now I used to be into like, like Jeff the Killer and the creepypastas, and I mean, there was a time where, when I was younger and I was like, on Live Leak. Just casually scrolling on Live Leak. Yeah, these days I can't do none of that. I get very lightheaded. Girl on my team sits peacefully. I mean, at least you're being helpful, right? Not just like not doing anything. But yeah. Guys, in grade school class consists also the teacher tied into a chair with jump ropes. That's freaking nuts, man. What the heck? I mean, like one of my uncles, he's left-handed, and like when he was going through, I think it was like elementary school, his teacher was trying to force him to write with his right hand, and so they had like tied his left hand to the leg of the chair. I was like, oh my gosh, jeez. But you know, he still writes with his left hand. So, you know, didn't really do much. So, yeah, I assume that's probably true, Blade. Yeah. Glad you got off fortune. I had only ever engaged with 4chan through memes. So thankfully I haven't seen anything. Well, I was about to say thankfully I haven't seen anything too, you know, heinous. But there was a time that like there was some weirdo on 4chan that was asking for pictures of young females from my hometown, and that ended up making its like the thread for it, the link for the thread ended up making its way to Facebook. And I was like, what the heck is this? What in the world? So, you know, and that was just such a surreal moment. I was like, these people on 4chan are asking for pictures of people from my hometown. This is weird. This is really weird. Like, this is a really small town. What in the world are we doing? The Southpaw thing? What is the Southpaw thing? I don't know what that is. No, I'm not upset. It's just a relaxed night. I had a really busy day. I was running around everywhere. I was doing some shopping. So, I got more yarn. Southpaw means left. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you. I was like, I don't know what that means. But yeah, and I did a lot of running around today, so I'm just chilling. So these get connected here. And that. I don't really know them trolling Shia LaBeouf, but everything all there seemed absolutely wild. Yeah, yeah. And again, like a lot of my interactions with that site were because of like screenshotted like green texts. You know, that were funny. So, you know, just that one moment I was like, what the heck is this? This is different from my, you know, my regularly scheduled funny green text moment. I was about to start lining, and then I was like, no, we're not ready for that yet. I'm drawing some flowers today because eventually I'd like to turn these into like a keychain design that is linked together. So like the machine would, like, you know, like die cut it like so, but obviously a lot cleaner of a cut. And then there's an extra shape that gets put right here, and same thing with like right here, and then there's a little hole that's drilled there, and then you can design another keychain to go, you know, and it's like, you know, connected. So if we were to do like another lavender sprig, you know, it'd be going the opposite direction, and it'd be all linked together like that. So that is what I am doing. I am working on this here, and it's also really peaceful. So work yourself halfway through off Apollo Creed. Is that a reference to something like a song? I am not familiar. It's a reference to a left-handed pitcher in baseball. Oh, gotcha. I see. Oh, the movie Rocky. Okay. Sorry, I did not put those together. There are definitely more amenities for the right-handed. I do appreciate seeing those left-handed stores though. I've only ever seen a couple. I'm just like, that's very nice. A little bit of variance there with the leaves. I don't want things looking like, you know, they're like a copy of each other. I'll flip that around to get a different perspective. Oop. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I heard something going on in the hallway. I had to check up on it. Hello, Angelize. Welcome on in. Welcome. What game for Saturday night? I'm glad that you asked because I had to check my schedule. And it says Minecraft. That's what we gonna play tomorrow is Minecraft. Whew. I'm gonna take a water break. Excuse me. Okay. Back to the canvas for me. Dancing for the Minecraft. Yep. I'm trying to have a nice balanced like set for games. Sometimes it's up to you guys, sometimes it's up to me. Sometimes I have a burning desire to play a certain game, and then that's just what I do, That's just how it be. Get these flowers in order here. And then we'll do some line work and some coloring. So we need some more leaves here. Very much so. Oh, absolutely, Angel Eyes. Oh my gosh. This week went by super quick. 2 and 2. Pretty soon it's gonna be September, which I'm looking forward to. You know, autumn is coming back around. I'm okay with this. I'm ready for this. I welcome it. I don't want any more of these like heat waves. I'm done with them. You know, bring on the rain, please. But yeah, you know, and then pretty soon it'll end up being November, and then my best friend and I are gonna go to the same convention that we went to for the first time ever, as best friends, and it was, you know, so there's a lot of nostalgia. So that's gonna be happening in November. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna crochet her and I some like matching like accessories, not like outfits or anything, but like, you know, like full wearables or anything, because it's too close to the date to make those kind of like large garment pieces. Me too, Jake. I'm very, very much over it. But like, you know, like a bow or something, you know, like just like little like accessory pieces, right? So, oh, is there a star we're trying to get here? Like the odds a little more increased there. You guys can have some more stars. I will feed you all some more stars. Yes, absolutely. Bring it on, please. Please, I'm begging you. Hello, Calamosity. Oh, gotcha. Okay, let me let you know in the chat that I see you. Welcome, welcome. Let me get this pen set up here. That'll probably be just fine. Monster's heading off to bed. Trying to maintain a good sleep schedule. So he must have gotten lost coming here from a wolf stream. Yeah, probably. He wandered the forest a little too long. He's gotten lost somewhere else. He went down the wrong fork. He went down the wrong way on the fork. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let me say it in chat. But yeah, I also haven't seen Strongheart. People getting lost. Or people get busy. That's also another thing that I do understand. I don't want these to be spiky. I just want them to have like a little bit of like a rounded edge there. Like that. I hear things. Hold on a second. Okay, I gotta keep an ear out. You know how it be with the neighbors. Yep. Say the name of the appear. Oh yes, hello Spank. Welcome back. You summoned Timblade. fix this line right here. I don't like how it looked. I'm gonna redo the lines on some of these. I'm looking at the references and I'm like, that's odd. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. This one, I don't need to do too much adjusting from the original sketch. I just need this to be a little more rounded. A little more like that. A little bit of an overlap here with this one. Here, let me do this. And this will be helpful for both of us. Both me and you. Chat. So when I'm zoomed in on here, you guys can still see it on this side. There we go. I was like, I'm wasting a lot of screen space, like not working like over here. I should just show it right over here. Make a little bit more of an indent here. Give it some dimension. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here now that I see the entire piece. This line doesn't need to be here. It needs to be over here. Yeah. And this can come down a little bit more. And then we have another leaf right over here. Save this again, because you never know what might happen. I don't know. I don't know where they are today. They're on adventures. Or they also got lost. I don't know. I don't really. Hopefully they'll show up eventually, you know. But again, people also get busy. You know, spending time with family, with friends, spending time outdoors touching grass, you know. Hello, bratty girl. Welcome on in. Good to see you again. Taking a break from some artwork that I was working on earlier. Do some flower pieces. I was like, I just need a little mental break. Up to texting, add my auntie to their Spanish high school football game. I'm wide awake. Oh my goodness, yeah, that would like immediately wake me up too. Oh my gosh. Good grief. I hope that the shooter gets apprehended soon. That's terrifying. Okay, now we're gonna swap to a different layer. I'm gonna name this one flowers and the other one stem. There were 2 kids, they got one victim taken to hospital, waiting on the presser now. I'm glad that they were able to stop them. Well, stop one at least, right? Like, so the other one is still out there? Yeah, waiting on the presser now. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll wait to see if there's more info about it. I hope that the one victim, I hope that they recover quickly. Out in Bakersfield, California. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I think my neighbor's having a freaking party or something. I was like, what is this sound? This music that I'm hearing. What is going on? It's very distracting. It looked like it started as an argument and progressed. Oh, things got heated. Just adding for folks all over the place. Oh, I mean, yeah, with the internet, you can do that. You know, worldwide. They'll cost you better in your place than they did in Seattle. I mean, with some things, but with other things, like, they just don't. No, they don't seem to care about it. New kind of taster that plays music. Oh my goodness. Well, that would eliminate one aspect of the negatives on those. You know. Only one though. Only one. The hate ball is very pleased by this. Oh my goodness, the neighbors, they'd be playing. Oh my gosh, what's that pink song? Freaking Raise Your Glass. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those nights. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights, folks. It is so loud. These need to be smaller, I think. You know, I should be doing these with vectors, or I need to redo this anyway, so. Vector layer. You're here getting a threat of recall. Ooh. Yeah, done messed up. Yeah, the neighborhood you're in, bratty girl. The security is, you know, like chef's kiss. Okay, I'm just gonna draw the stem. And then I will clean it up afterwards. I need this to be here so I can fully see where things are gonna be. I just be hanging out with an AK. You know, I love that visual. That would be great as like a fully illustrated piece. Oh my gosh. Everybody outside their house, like, you know, just fully, you know, strapped and ready. Is it this one? Just gonna take this and I'm just gonna rotate it in a little bit and move it in. There we go. Okay, so there's the stem in there. I'm gonna start putting in these middle leaves. I'll leave the flowers for later. These probably could be just a little bit smaller. They're looking a little tomatoey. Which, by the way, Wolf and I had some homegrown cherry tomatoes in our salads today. It's very satisfying. Very satisfying to have. And then we've got like 5 or 6 cucumbers coming in, which were quite a surprise to me, because like with cucumbers, and I think with like just melon type plants, if you are growing them inside of a greenhouse, you don't really have a lot of access to, you know, pollinators. So hello, Zilly. So you have to be the pollinator. And some of these cucumbers I don't remember pollinating. So there's probably some, you know, there's probably some insects, you know, some bees maybe, some I don't know, man. Something is in there and helping me out. And I'm okay with that. You know? I'm perfectly fine with that. So you don't know how to do my neighbors. He lives in my state. Spank repellent. There you go. Oop, where did I go? Right here. Because there was a cop coming out of my garage. He was down there cleaning his service weapon. I'm used to it. Oh my gosh! Well, I mean, yeah, when you're when you know your neighbors, you know, you trust them enough, right? Like that's yeah. Okay, again, just adding like a little bit of variety to the direction of these little leaves here. Because I don't want them to all look the same. Like wax melts. Wax melts, what, like the scented ones that you warm up? Because I've used those before. They're all right. They're all right. I used to use them before, like I said. And then it left, like one of them left an like a scent or like an odor on like a jacket or like a scarf or something, and I could not get rid of the smell at all. So one of the team members made a whole line of the Brotherhood scents. Oh, that's cool. I wish I was still into them. But yeah. No, the scent of it, like it kind of like it's stuck to the clothing forever. Though after that happened, yeah, I was just like, I'm not into the like scented waxes anymore. I will just, you know, I will light a candle and it will be far away from, you know, from any fabrics. So sorry, I was zoning out on my references. Smell also not the usual scents. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm really into like light floral scents. Some like vanilla. A cinnamon, that would be cool. Down here. Very natural, not flowery though. Oh, okay, okay. Are we talking like natural, like what, like beef tallow? Beef tallow wax. This. Spices combined. Oh, I see. Okay. Gives me a better idea. Well, like, it really depends on, like, that's why I said, like, a light one, right? Because there's some that are way too heavy. You know, you're walking through the memories of walking through the mall, and then you have to, you know, stand to go through. You have to walk really quickly to stand going through the wafting perfume and with the little kiosk that they had there, right in the middle. Or like the section of the Macy's. The perfume section of the Macy's. It's a freaking war zone. Oh, I probably could, Spank. I probably could. Some trippy artwork around it or something. Psychedelic. Which would be super easy, because, like, symmetry ruler, right? I can't say perfume sections in the department stores. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's too much, and I'm like, the combined scent of all of these is, I just can't stand it, you know? They just progressively got smaller. I just realized. Okay, we are now going to put in the flowers. I'm gonna put these in. This is a vector. Vector layer. So I can move these around. No, they'll be all together, but you know, I can still move some things around. Put some little in-between flowers in here. Or I guess petals is what I should be saying. Okay. Can I put one right there? Yeah. Okay, let's just see how this works if I just copy and paste it down. I'll have to adjust the line width for sure, but I just want to see. Oh, I forgot to do the little middle leaf on this part. It is okay. We will flare that out. Adjust that a little bit. Let me go over here to this. See objects. Move, control point. Scale, rotate. Where is Oh, I see. Okay. I was not on the right tool. Okay, so we are going to adjust to the line width, and we are going to go up by 1 point. This is why I freaking love using vector layers. You can just adjust the line weight like that. The dragon scent is made up of ozone, charred woods, dragon's blood, leather, and smoked amber. Oh my gosh. Jeez. That sounds like a very heavy scent. If you're eating anything with the label, it's 3D printed or lab grown meat. Wait. What if it's like a cereal or something? The Oreos are 3D printed. They have lab grown meat in the Oreos. Meat flavored Oreos. Oh. See, that's too much. Okay, now we are going to go back over to here and just connect to that. I have seen that before, Spank, yeah. Right, the listed underneath the ingredients. Sometimes it's on the side somewhere. We are going to draw in that little middle part that I forgot to do. We go. Copy and paste this down a little bit smaller. And we'll rotate that. So there's a little bit of a variance. Now I can go in here and clean up this. Rust scent has patchouli and a bunch of other stuff in it. The rest of it tones down patchouli. Thank goodness. Yeah, I can't stand the scent of that. I cannot stand the scent of patchouli. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that definitely needs to be toned down. Just ever so slightly rotating these flowers here. And then one more time. Just a little bit smaller here. Go. Combined all of these together. Okay, now I am gonna color this. I'm just gonna jump right in and color it. I do one time she loved that patchouli oil. I always associate the patchouli oil with like dreadlocks. You know? And like a hippie culture. Hello, she made one called it's after their birthday. And there's an gotcha. It's an appropriate name. Going through and cleaning up these lines here. All on the vector layer. There we go. Okay, those are all cleaned up. On the flower side, at least. First thing that I am going to do is I am going to color this in with a base coat first. I kind of want to adjust the width of the stem. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, it's a little thick. It's a little too robust looking. So I'm gonna do that right now really quick. I'm just gonna adjust these so they're just a little more delicate looking. And I'll also take this opportunity to clean up this part of the stem as well. No point in, just not doing it. It needs to be done anyway. Just, do it now. Victim of the stranger just passed away. Oh no. Oh, that's really unfortunate. But yeah, you do what you gotta do, Bratty girl. You're modding. Man, over a freaking argument. I think that's fine. Yeah, looks a little better there. I am gonna fully join these though. So there's never gonna be a question of, you know, well, was it always like that? Yes, it was always like this. Never an adjustment made. He was 17. Oh my gosh. Again, over an argument. Like, people get so heated so quickly and then escalate it to that point. That's around that. I will be taking a gradient to the bottom of this. So there we go. Let me give you another star there. Thank you for hanging out and watching me, guys. Get yourself some stars, some gold there. I'm just gonna make a line here to the up to the very top here. I will deal with all these teeny tiny little details as I'm going around. Gonna flip that. There, just so that we have the majority of this removed, right? Like we're cutting paper. We just need to get the majority of this off first. Let me save that. Blake, did you get all of the stars? Oh my gosh. Or is it broken? It's just continuously saying that. I hope it's not the latter. Yeah. You got a bunch of gold now. Okay, going through this section here. Every now and then, I'll look up from my tablet and I'll look up at OBS. And I'll see like my canvas screen, right? Like see me doing this, right? And I'm like looking over at OBS. I'm not looking at my tablet right now. And it just reminds me of the days that like I did not have a graphics display monitor, but like a little screenless tablet that I you know had to do that exact same thing with it. So it's a good little like perspective refresher. Hello, Sky. Welcome on in. Doing some digital artwork tonight. It is Friday. Fridays are usually when I do digital artwork. So tonight I am just working on some floral pieces. Welcome back, Bratty Girl. Somebody go phone me for the victims, folks, via the channel real quick. Oh, goodness. You got that done very quickly. But that's why you the mod. Get this base coat nice and cleaned up. Thank you. I try to be peaceful. A lot of streams out there that are very high energy, and you know, there's things happening all the time everywhere. And I think it's good to have a variety of different types of streams out there. You know, there's some that you know, people like to watch while they're working on their own creative stuff. It motivates them to keep working, keep going. Some people like to, you know, inevitably fall asleep to the music. You know, and some people like playing the stream avatar games. Yeah, we pretty chill. We try to be pretty chill here, so. You gotta have your cozy streamers. Low energy, cozy streamers, so. I mean, like, and I say low energy, but like, to make the artwork and talk at the same time, that is, you know. there's energy being expended here for sure. You know, it's just, you know, it's not that the level of I don't even know, like XQC or something. Whoever, you know. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the sub. That person I admin for is from the neighborhood, so he does a lot of that for families and single moms need of stuff in the area. Well, that's a great person to have, you know? That sounds like a great person to admin for. Yep, indeed. Do a lot of crafty, artistic things. Friday and on Sunday, and then Saturday I do gaming. So tomorrow I am playing Minecraft. Last weekend I played, what did I play? Horsey game? Yeah. So. I'm gonna see about getting a capture card hooked up to the laptop that I have. See if I can install Star Stable Online on there, and then have that going into this computer. So that I can stream some Star Stable Online, because like I enjoy playing it. It's relaxing. It's cozy, but it's just so it's so unoptimized. It is so like it's just it does not run well when there's like anything else besides like a browser open. You know, or Spotify or something, but OBS open and Star Stable Online open, it's gonna lag. So, but you know, I want to stream it, and so that's gonna have to be how it is. So, we should all play some Elvenar. Is that how you say that? Elvenar? I play that when I just want to kick back. Is it a game? Is it a... I'll have to do some looking into it. I have never heard of that before. Going down the little lavender sprig here. You know, drawing this makes me want to draw like a pony character that's just completely based on like lavenders. When I was younger, I had a whole bunch of My Little, like the classic My Little Pony toys, and there was one that was named, I think, like Wisteria. Sorry, that just made me think of that. Alvenora's game, and you build a city and do quests all in your own time. Oh, that sounds fun, yeah. Who's seen the video of the little food delivery bot drive right off dock into water? I have not seen that. I have seen, though, a DoorDash delivery bot make a delivery, you know, but like the it had like running in the 90s in the background. Someone had edited that in. And like it was going pretty fast into this cul-de-sac. I was like, dang, dude, like they're a little top heavy, but you know, at least that's what it looked like. I thought I saw some lean to it, a little bit of a sway, but it's cute looking because it looks like it's got like a little face. Said I've had enough of life driven right into the water. It's like, alright guys, I'm done. I've seen all that life can offer to me, and I'm done. It's time for me to exit this world. Goodbye. Goodbye. We need a version of the Brave Little Toaster, but with like a delivery bot. A brave little robot. But it's not Wall-E. Okay, but it's not but it's not Wall-E. Okay, there is the plant with its base layer on. Now, I have a folder that is clipped onto this, and we are going to start loading that up with a bunch of layers, and we are going to color this. We are going to color it. We're going to... I'm going to make like a couple of variations of colors here. Because like I said earlier, I would like for this to be made into a keychain. And so you'd be able to stack them like... Here, let me see if I can do this. Will it let me? Will it let me do this? Right, like there's like a... Like imagine like a chain between these two. You know? So they're like keychains that are chained together. That is what I would like to do with this. I have to use toothpicks to keep my eyes open. Oh no! Stay strong, Braggy Girl. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. But man, do I feel that pain though. I feel the struggle. The struggle, I should say. There have been a couple of streams. I'm just like, I have to go and get some rest, guys. I'm so tired. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at all by that spank, you know? I wouldn't actually be surprised. Yeah. Because the amount of people that they're doing and saying terrible things to these AI chatbots. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna make some of them go insane, and they're not. They're like, that's how we're gonna get to that point. That's how that happens. Finished my meds today after the histamine issues the other medicine caused. Yeah, that was freaking wild. Not able to eat tonight after all of the issues. I'm glad that you are feeling better enough to eat. Yeah. I'm telling you, that would freak me out. think I'll change this purple color here in a moment. I just wanted to get it down onto the canvas. I can just do this hue. A little bit more of a true purple instead of like a bluish purple. I wouldn't have to get violent to hurt. Man, that's true. Yeah. Mentally, emotionally, yeah. Psychologically. Okay, we will start off with that color. Do some cleanup now. I think I'll need to lighten this green up a little bit here. Like, if I take this, lock those down. Just lighten that color. Oh, this is okay. So this is what, okay. I was doing that wrong. The wrong order there. 27. Okay, I'll bring that up by 27. And I'll actually bring that back down. There. Keep in mind they said that all about computers and cell phones a couple of decades ago. I mean that, like, there's a part of it. There's like a threshold. There's a threshold that you go through with the AI. There's, you know, when it starts to have, you know, certain capabilities, it's like, okay, listen, we've gone beyond the curve there. Well, and I caught it in one the other day, Blade. I caught it in a live the other day. I was looking for a particular anime based on, like, what I can remember about, you know, a certain character. And, like, the search results that it gave me were, like, completely wrong. Like, it was like, oh yeah, it's this anime because in this anime the animators focused on this part of, you know, the character design, and I'm just like, that the specifications of certain parts of the anatomy, I knew it was completely wrong. Like, it went from talking about, you know, like what sounded like a female character, and then suddenly it used he him pronouns, and I was like, well, what? Who are we talking about here? Is this a chick or a dude or something between? What is going on? I do think though there is some truth to that though, Bratty girl. Like there definitely is a difference in social mechanics with the younger generations. Like with mine, with like, you know, Gen Z, and then with Gen Alpha, I do think that there's like, if you, because I used to work at a retirement center, and if you like pay attention to like the older generation style of speaking with each other, and you know, just openly having, you know, very loud conversations in the middle of a grocery store or something, right? Like, you know, I don't see that a lot with the younger crowd, you know, because we're all on our cell phones, you know. So I'm gonna lock that and color it real quick. A color dish. So you beat them to it. You're like, I've been doing this for forever. Okay. It's like carrying a large brick. I think I've seen pictures of those. Okay, going back up to the flowers here. Just wanted to get that taken care of real quick. I can run those around New York City 8 hours a day. I could not. I simply died, you know, carpal tunnel, cramping, all of it. You know, I could not. Nope. That's a no from me. I think after I get the line for the flowers fully colored, I will need to copy and paste it. So there's some overlapping here with the lines that I can easily solve by just copying and pasting. So I will need to do that. Could be used as a weapon. Yeah, for sure. Clobber somebody with it. So I did get some more yarn today. I went to the craft store. I did get some more yarn, white and purple Bernat baby blanket yarn. So it's very soft amigurumi, you know, kind of yarn. So probably have another amigurumi stream. What does it say that I'm crocheting on Sunday? Or just doing in general? Because sometimes I don't do crocheting on Sundays. Granny squares. Okay. Wow. I'll give some more stars here. There you go, Blade. Some more stars for you. A bunch of yarn. There was a craft store closing down last weekend. Okay, listen. The amount of items that I would grab. The amount of items I would grab from there. Okay. I'd end up needing 2 carts. I also got some worsted weight white yarn because I was running low on white yarn. Okay, let's put a little gradient on these flowers here. And a little to do screen. Yeah. A little bit of highlight too. Not a glow, just a screen. A screen light. Got a ton of beads from there too. Dude, nice. I always look in the jewelry area, or like the beadwork section, because sometimes they have pretty good stuff, but other times I'm just like, I could find this on Amazon with more variety, more selections. Unfortunately, I'm going to rasterize this so I can lock that. And then what you're going to color all of that. Grab that color. Gradient that over. Yeah, that will be fine. Stem, flowers, colors, base. Okay, now we're going to copy that over. Now, what I can do, now that I've copied the line layer for the flowers, I can easily just go through and erase what I don't need. But I don't need overlapping here. And it will just stay back there. So like all of this, and this really only works with like completely solid lines. If there's like a little bit of transparency, And you're gonna see the changeover. Need to erase all of that that's in here. A little bit of that stem that's still, I guess it's part of the leaf, huh? Still creeping back there. Oh, welcome back, Kolomasu. You found earbuds. Good, good, good. Well, we are happy to have you back for however long you want to be back for. I'm gonna redo this part of the stem here. Or this leaf. I keep calling it a stem. I'm like, it's not. It's a leaf. I just need this line work right here to be a little more solid, like I said. There we go. And right there too. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Again, like, you know, family things might have come up, you know, being busy. Maybe off on another stream. I don't know. I do wish her well though, wherever she could be. There we go. Okay, there's some flour. Now I'm gonna put this all in one folder here. Lavender. And I'm going to make up some clipped layers. Have a time before I have to go recharge myself before I add juice over here. Oh goodness, yeah. Definitely get some more energy. Just let us know when you're heading on out. We'll say a farewell to ya. I just wanted to check on her. She has not made a video in a bit. Yeah. Hopefully she, you know, turns up in chat, or she leaves a comment or makes a post or a video or something, you know. Getting people worried. I've gotten many new emotional support stuffed animals lately. Oh my goodness, how did you come across this small cache of Essas? Is it Essas or Essas? It might be or emotional. Essa. Got candy bees. I've not made a whole lot, but it's been super fun. Well, good. That's awesome to hear. New material day. Okay, we're gonna put some shadows here. And I'm trying to decide. I think that the light source is gonna come from the right a little bit. Get most of mine from the stores or from the depths of my closet home. From the void beads. You know, I haven't worked with stone or glass beads before. I've only ever worked with the plastic ones. If I'm at the park and I see a really cool plush, I might grab it from the child and run away. The plushy goblin. Yes, actually, I'm gonna have me some water as well. Good timing, bratty girl. Only last week, Calamosity. Well, then you should be good. You should be good for the whole rest of the month. Okay, let's see. Put a little bit more shading in here. And then we will go over to our highlights. Nice orange yellow that I always like to use. It's just kind of like my comfort shading colors, I think is basically what this is. Very warm. A very warm shading style. Putting a highlight on our flowers here, really make them pop. And we'll go in here, because that was just the airbrush. We'll go in here with a more dense brush here. Calamosity, try to add an E at the end. Try to add an E at the end of battle. And then swap around the L and the E in battle. It's B-A-T-T-L-E. And then Royale with an E at the end. And then it'll trigger it. Why do I have a gun? Because I want to. That's it right there. Because I want to. Big ol' pew pew there. And then there's a smaller one too. There's a smaller one available in the store. And then we got daggers or swords, because they look quite big with the stream avatars. So they're supposed to be daggers, but they look a little bit more like swords. So yeah. It won't show up immediately during the battle royale right now, but it's the extension. Hopefully that's the right way of spelling it. I always forget if it's Tion or Sion. Stream avatars pen. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so if you click on that, and if you log in, hopefully it will work for you. If you successfully log in after a while, it should pop up. Excuse me. So walking my dog, pitch black, nothing but my but flashlight for my phone. Dog even looked in the direction I did. Yeah, there's probably something out there. That would give me the big spooks, man. I think I would I would run. Yeah, you know. Fanfics of the past like 2 days. I need a hobby. Oh goodness. You know, hobby could be writing the fanfics. If you read them, could be writing the fanfics. I remember doing that when I was younger. Yeah. Something stalked me and dog since 2. He kept looking at the woods. It was almost complete silence. That again, like that would freak me out so much, man. I'd be like, bye. I'm just gonna leave. Whatever presence I'm feeling from that's making this aura has won. I'm gone. Bye. I'm bye. Bye. Go. Peace out. Seriously. Oh my gosh. See? Start imagining it. I'm just all like, nope. Goodbye. Watching some movie about Jesus football right now. Very much in quads right now. Oh my goodness. Your soul needs Owl House fan art. Make some Owl House fan art, you know? Never go to the woods when it's all quiet. Yeah, man. There's a lot going on in the forest. Especially at night. Like, even in my own backyard, you know? I went out there in the backyard, several times. Into the greenhouse that we have, because, like, I need to see where, like, the earwigs are coming from. Or ants or any other, you know, insect that could potentially harm the plants we have out there. So, and sometimes they come out at night, and I gotta check on them. I gotta check to see where they are entering in from. Though I need to start drawing on the line as well, because that looks so much better. Just keep it doesn't feel right, and dog sets the two stop go other direction immediately. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would not continue walking in that direction whatsoever. It's just not even a question. You know. It's done so. You're gonna eat it. I mean, there are beneficial properties to lavender. You know, that's Crap, why do I not have a lavender plant on my desk here? What? Like in the stream. Oh, I know where I could put it, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Mental note. Mental note. Need to place lavender over there in the bottom left corner. Right in front of the little desk shelf. In fact, you know what? I might even use this drawing here. I might actually just do that. So mint plants, man. I need to freaking grow some mint plants. Like in containers, of course, because they get a bit aggressive with the other plants. So I am growing sages very successfully. They're very happy over there in the greenhouse. But yeah, no, it like even going out there at night kind of freaks me out sometimes. That I've seen another cat back there at one point, and it's scattered off. Freaking Beanie was asleep. There was a time where it was I think it was like 6 in the afternoon, evening, and I saw a freaking mouse out there too. I was like, I grabbed Beanie. I was like, do your job, please, please. There is a mouse over here. Please just go after it. And so she didn't though. So she's, you know, she's lazy. It's okay. We still love her. I think she just didn't see it. Even though I was like pointing at it, I was like, it's right here. She did not see it apparently. I hate your plants, my bad. You know what would be another good plant for me to draw, because like I seem to really like this oval shape here. Freaking rosemary. I should draw rosemary. Hello, Jake. Welcome back. Where did my cursor go? After nice rains, and I figured deer would be wandering around, but nothing. Silence. It leaves the boss of a big cat, like mountain lion or panther. Yeah, and those things, like when you stumble upon them at night, that's not even something that like I want to fathom. Like I'd be like, no, I don't. That's something that I purposely choose to not think about. There is much danger in pursuit of this, right, Spain? I'll need to include some more shadows in here. Okay, let's go over here to the leaves. This is where we're gonna start defining, like with these lines here. That'll be a nice little guide for our brush. And we can go over the lines if we want to. A little bit bigger. Yeah. Should draw a dandelion. That would be nice. Yeah, that'd be a good contrast between the purple and the yellow. Some nice nice white in there. Friend just took home. I threw like a kitty from his wife's job in the vet ER. Oh my goodness! I would call it tripod. Oh, the entire family was calling it killer. It's got a little stash. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my goodness. It was called Toothless from the Pixar movie for the kids. Oh, very cute, very cute. Well, I'm very happy to hear that you guys have given the little kitty a home. Cats are making a comeback in North America in places they haven't been in a couple hundred years. I believe it. I believe it. You know, their source of food, their, you know, their shelters, you know. I believe it. Gonna make sure that this is just even here on the tips. 6 months old, 3 legs, who's better than my pets? Oh my goodness. Got all that spunk. Yeah, Spink, I don't want to encounter one of those like whatsoever. I'd be like, you know that gif of the guy that's like doing like a peace sign and he fades out? That'd be me. I mean, that's me. Okay, let's see. So we've got light coming down this way. It's just gonna be here in the middle. And then we'll do like something like that. Fade that out a little bit more because it's a little harsh there. And perhaps that. Yeah. Fly economy, they put him back in the back and flew away. Oh my goodness. That what a strange fly. Got a foster puppy, do you want her? No, I'm okay right now. I'm okay. Eventually Wolf and I will probably get a dog, but you know, we have Miss Beans right now and she would be very unhappy with with another animal in the house, unfortunately. Okay, will do. If I see you again, I will tell you. You need to go to sleep. Go to sleep right now. Okay, have sweet dreams. Okay. We hope to see you again tomorrow. Okay. Get good sleep, Colomasity. Inside the walls. Gotta have one dog to entertain the other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But with Beanie, you know, she doesn't mind just hanging out on the couch, playing with a toy, watching cat TV, and you know, taking a nap or something. Because the house that she came from was like full of other animals. Like there was like, I thought it was like 2 or 3 other cats. There was a bunch of dogs, and like I can hear the dogs. So, you know. Speaking of dogs, welcome back, Bratty girl. Well, walking the dog. All good, all good. Just doing some highlighting here and yapping away a little bit. I feel like I didn't put enough of a highlight on this one. There we go. And then we'll go in here into the stem a little bit. Just in between these leaves. So right now in Virginia, I presume that's every day in the Northwest, though. I mean, it sure does, it sure does seem like that right now. Yeah. Yeah. If it's not fires, it's storms of all different kinds. Adding a second multiply. Why was I not able to say that for a second there? Oh my gosh. Multiply layer. A little bit of a darker, bluer purple here. I hear the train coming. I hear it. It's why people move to the Northwest. It's one of our many attractions. Yes, yes. We have the Bigfoot. We have probably some other things, some like shadow people. Weird things happening in the forests. And then we have the storms, you know. Yeah. We got the rain here. Yeah, we have lots of rain. I like a storm when I know that it's, you know, eventually it'll be over and I'm in a safe place. Jake, you've won the battle royale. You have won the very battle royale that you spawned in. I definitely am looking forward to the rain. I'm really hoping that it comes soon. Okay, for someone, can I get one with 3 legs in honor of Kittler? I mean, I don't know if there's a way for me to edit the sprite like that. I mean, from the side, like, it looks like it only has 2 legs. So you know, like, I don't know how I would do that. Because, like, there's, like, the walking animation for that one is very flat. So you don't see, I don't think you don't. Or I think you don't see all 4 legs during this side. That one right there, that walking animation. Like, on the rest of them, you see all 4 legs. So I don't know how I'd be able to go in and edit that sprite sheet. I'd love to. In honor of Killer, sorry, Toothless the dragon. Oh yeah, we've got two. We've got two of them in the store. A small one and a big one. A big one I've got. Oh my gosh, it's 11:22. Okay. Sorry, I get so locked into my art sometimes. It just I like zone out. Okay, moving into start shading the inner petals here, which I may or may not have to do. I'm just looking at how this turns out. Oh, very nice, Spank. I'm glad to hear that for you. If you were hoping for it, if you were not hoping for it, then I'm sorry that that is happening. Over where I'm at, we would love to have some rain. Yeah, I'll keep at that. It looks all right. Okay, I think after I'm done drawing this, I'm gonna try to draw up a really quick glass vase. So I can then put this little lavender sprig into into the glass vase. Or like a jar or something. Let me see how my stuff is set up here. Color box, desk foreground, gaming tray, which is, I mean, basically just the tray behind me. Okay, and then the room. That's odd. Oh, wait. Okay, there it is. Okay, I see it now. Sorry, I'm playing around with some of the pieces of my overlay to see how it works. Even though I'm the one that set it up, it was just so long ago. I'm just like, I don't remember how I set this up. So, okay. So I can add this to part of the foreground. The foreground folder. Okay, let's get to making a container for it. I didn't know what was happening, Jay. I was like, where did all the avatars go? What happened? See if I flip it around. Lavender flat, because if I want the flat colors, then there's the flat colors, and if I want it rendered, then there's the render. Lavender rendered. Now, what if Jake, you've won? Yes, it does. And I don't think that the fight command does anything. Because if it did, then like you know, you would think that like, you know, Blade would have won that one, you know, or fight or attack or, you know, something like that. What if I decrease the size? My poor computer. This is a really big file too, so I think it's completely randomized. So nothing will help against my K. No shields, no potions. No efforts of evadement. Oof, every time I go to make one of these big changes, my computer goes like, "Mother, why? Why are you doing this to me?" Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's random. Okay, I think that is fine. Shall we have some more stars here? I'm waiting for this thing to load. I pressed OK down there. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, again, like I said, it's a big file. Like this is, there we go. That's 100. That's 100% right there. Yep. So, we're gonna move that. Just zoom out a little bit there. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, glass face. Glass face. I moved them a little bit, so it's maybe a little easier for me to get them into a container. Because I don't really want to redraw any of it. Okay, yeah, I'm just like, I think I'm just gonna draw a container around all of that. I don't, yeah. No thanks. Trying to round this out a little bit more. I know what I could do. Could do ellipse. Make sure the size of this line is the same. Jake, you won it again. Using the side of my canvas here to make sure that these are aligned properly. Invincible kitty. colored pencil. I'm gonna save this really quick because I realized I hadn't saved in a while. There we go. And now we will clean this up. Oh, wait a second. If this is a glass, then we'll just do this. There we go. And then as well with these, let's see. Here, there, in between. I'm gonna copy and paste it. And then just bring it in a little bit. And then I will erase. Just gonna smoothen this out. There's a little piece right here. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Okay. Just gonna smoothen this out a little bit so it looks a little more natural. Okay, now let's see. Back to the design layer, sketch layer, whatever we're calling it right now. Oh, I need to move them over, or I just need to move this over. Or I can move it down. See, that's the nice thing about this is I can kind of like adjust it. That. Don't tell strong arm. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know where she's at, but you know, wherever she is, I hope that she's doing well. Maybe see her for Minecraft. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. It's gotta be the pumpkin hat. The pumpkin hat gives you secret powers, but I mean there's no powers. Nothing was accidentally said out loud just now. Nothing about something being secret, because if I said it out loud then it wouldn't be a secret anymore. I need one of these. Bring it down. Size it down. Okay, we're gonna go over to here. I am gonna try out that straight line object or figure. We're just gonna try it here. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see. I think all of this I can merge. However, there's one more thing that I want to do. Okay, so I need to go in here and obviously do some changing around of things. Now I've made it a little bit of like a twist, like a little it's got threads. At least I try to make it look like that. So we will see. That make a difference at all? Or no? I hope I hope it doesn't. No, I'm just gonna leave it. Brotherhood returns October 29th. That's very fitting. That is a very fitting date. But good for them. I'm happy. I'm happy we get another season. I'm gonna take this bottom part. Sorry, I'm just going like extra with this now. I don't even need to be doing this. I just want to because I think it looks cute. And then the same thing we gotta do here in the inside. The boss lady just messaged me to check on the images and she saw my birthday is Halloween, so it's a great gift. Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. I will have another image ready tomorrow. I did do some more work on it today. And then I needed a break. So yep, no worries. The jump don't work now. Got lots of stars, so it's good. Okay. The timing of this too. Like, we've got 10 minutes left, and it's like, okay, now the jump just decided to stop working. That's great. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna start coloring this really quickly. I totally been feeling off this week. Yeah. Lethargic and just, you know, going through the issues, you know, with that Crohn's. Tell the magic 8-ball to fix the jump. Do a hard reset, please. Please, Magic 8-ball. Hard reset. As I save out of fear. Okay, we are gonna start coloring in this, what hopefully looks like a glass jar. So right now I am just doing this bottom layer first. That's all the lines right there. We will select this entire thing. On the outside, and then erase the excess there. I am checking if there are any little crevices that it did not automatically erase. Hello, Yesiah. Hello, hello. Good night, Brighty girl. Yep, see you tomorrow night. See ya then. Get some good rest. Okay. Before. Actually, yeah. We'll just leave it there. And then I'm going to hide that. So that was the back. So now we're gonna do the front. And the front is only this side of the rim. I'm going over a little bit. It's okay. I ain't gonna fuss about it right now. Hello, Straw Man. I just came here to say that Minecraft Villagers got an update. Oh, really? What's new about them? Because tomorrow I'm playing Minecraft. So what's new with them? They can rebuild and fix their own village. That is awesome. I am hyped for that, man. That is awesome. Well, we'll have to see if we can capture that happening for tomorrow's stream. Okay. Now we are going to color in this as well. This front part of it. And then this little guy right here. This little bottom part. Okay, there is the whole front of the jar or glass container or vase or whatever we're deeming it. There is that, and then The back here, I need to erase this. We're gonna bring that back up because this is part of the front. There's no overlap right here. Because for this back part, you could see the bottom of it. And then the top is, you know, obviously connected to this part here that I'm erasing. And then we change that back to 50. And we lock the lines. And we make the lines a light blue. God, a bubbler. I have had one of those Spanx, so no. I am not gonna call it that. Oh, actually, here. Because I want... I'm running out of time. I don't want this part to be transparent. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, no, I just freaking lost. I just lost my selection. Okay, there we go. Needs a little more blue. A little lighter. There we go. And then what we do, we take those two, place them in there, and we do a little erasing. It's not my preferred way of doing things, but yeah. And it is midnight, so I just need to get this done. I want to have a cute little lavender plant on my desk. I have to will it. I have to will it into existence. How badly do I want the little lavender plant on my desk? If I want it bad enough, I will do what needs to be done in order to have it. There we go. And then down here too. Thank you, Saya. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's stream. I was supposed to fade this out here, but I'm glad that I didn't. So think I'll also put some water in here, but hopefully this will be up on my little desk over here on the bottom left. Hopefully that'll be there for tomorrow's stream. Let me save this again. And then again, like this is a very big file, so it is that big. Alrighty. Okay guys, I'm heading on out. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I have another stream planned tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're gonna play some Minecraft. And hopefully we'll see the villagers fixing their villages. So, alrighty guys. Jimmiqua will see you out as I spam my links. If you want to check out my art gallery, feel free to check that link out there. If you want to follow me on Twitter/X, feel free to do that there. I have a Ko-Fi store. If you guys want to get some freebies and some art freebies and streaming, I should say. And then if you want some personalized artwork from me, feel free to check out the commission information website. Commissions are open. But until tomorrow, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I'm looking at my background now. I'm just like, maybe I should have some more plants behind me too. Okay, I'm heading on out. Stay vibing and stay creative. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.